Hey guys, this is Jamie. So today I want to talk about specifically people's obsession with certain, how to put this, physical attributes and thinking that certain physical attributes will sort of make them find a partner. And this is something that I think has been going on obviously forever. Everyone kind of, I mean, if you're single or if you're looking for more partners, you kind of think, okay, I need to be sort of looking a certain way. Sorry. I need to be looking a certain way in order to attract someone else. And obviously, we've been having that for a while. People think like, oh, I need to lose weight. Oh, I need to have abs. Oh, I need to be tall. I need to have less wide hips. I need to have a butt. I need to not have a butt. And all this thinking, I feel like it kind of goes from a lot of obviously insecurities, and people think that, oh, if I would look a certain way, that would guarantee in me having a partner. But obviously, that is not the case. And I do want to say that if you are someone who wants to be dated just for looks, I don't think that is a relationship, well, that you should be pursuing. Because, well, I feel like it would be a very shallow relationship. And like I've been with my partner Lucas for like it's gonna be nearing 15 years. So this is very bizarre to me, and I do understand sort of that I come from a place where obviously we met really early in our lives. So this isn't sort of the usual scenario for most. And yeah, obviously. But I do have to say, like, obviously, I look at it, my friends, I look at sort of people who are looking, how to put this, also like, I'm poly open, like, I'm not really practicing my polyamory as much as I say. Like, I just hook up every once in a while, like, if I really feel like, and recently I've been really slacking on that because I've just don't have the time. So I do kind of see sort of people pushing themselves like into getting more muscles or like getting plastic surgery and stuff to fit a sort of certain ideal. And I do understand that if you do it for yourself, but if you do it for someone else or for the idea that someone will be more willing to look at you, it kind of goes into that is not the type of thing you need. And like specifically, one interesting thing that actually motivated me to do this video is the fact that if you look specifically like at dudes, for instance, because we have so much toxicity around like men should wake up at 3 a.m., dunk their head in the ice cold water and not cry and whatever. Another absolute bullshit. So then, like, you go to the mall and you can see, like today I saw a dude in a Slipknot shirt, which looked like he crawled out of the zeros, you know, like he was on a double date with a friends and wife, girlfriend, and with a baby stroller, you know. And this is not the first time I see specifically dudes in Slipknot shirts for some reason. Or like I've seen like dudes wearing like Cars shirts, like as in the Pixar Disney cartoon, and it just sort of proves a point that if someone is not gonna be with you when you're wearing your Disney Cars shirt, why do you want to be with that person? And I'm not saying sort of like that I'm excusing Disney adults because that's a different story. But I do feel like you need to be yourself. Like, it's weird, for instance, like when you look at those sort of like housewives of Beverly Hills or whatever, which are like, oh, I don't poop in front of my husband's, or like, I don't fart. And it's like, sure, you can do that, but that is a bit weird. I do understand that I will never understand straight up dynamics. But I still feel like you need to have a certain comfort. a certain sort of security around your partner, that your partner will be with you when, you're not shaved, not bathed, and you're dying with like 40-degree temperature, So that to me is the key. And obviously, we're all very harsh to ourselves. We're obviously all self conscious, like, do we look good? Do we need to lose weight? Do we need to do that? Do we need to do this? And it really shouldn't be to the way of sort of butchering ourselves, and to the way that we're not being ourselves. Because if someone's going to be with you for your abs, and let's say something happens or you just don't look after your abs and then they're gone, that's not really the person you should be with. So I do feel like, and obviously the whole idea to have abs, to have like a certain height, is also very influenced by the dating culture, and sort of like the fact that the dating pool, like Tinder, from what I've heard, is super toxic. And like, you can even, like, if you look at their relationship stuff on Grindr, I mean, dudes are practically crying in their bios, and it just goes into this desperation because people are just so tired and don't know how to attract other people, that they just go bonkers, and people build these walls. And you need to be authentic. Like, at the end of the day, you're gonna be with that person, your authenticity is gonna slip, like, factually. People will know your insecurities, people will know your weaknesses, people will there for the good and the bad. So I don't really understand, why would you not wear your Slipknot shirts when clearly this dude is blasting and having kids, while wearing his Slipknot shirt. And I do not like Slipknot, for the record. So yeah, so I do kind of want to emphasize on that. And obviously this also seeps into like trans circles, like gay circles, LGBT circles. Like, you have a bunch of trans men which are insecure about their height. You have trans women which can be insecure, I don't know, about their facial features. And another thing is obviously dysphoria, and working where you have dysphoria. And another thing is where you're insecure, and where the insecurity comes from the fact that it's not about you, but about how you think you'd be better perceived. And that is a bit of a trickier definition, trickier thing to understand and stuff. So yeah, and even like on that aspect, like, dysphoria is a really weird one to sort of debunk, think, and everything. So yeah. But I just wanted to say, it's sort of, obviously it's hard for single people right now to find partners, or again, poly people who are searching. But just be yourself. Like, try, it's not like sort of that you need to find someone like on the street, and or like scream their names, or I don't know, be weird about it. Like, just be yourself. You'll find someone eventually. You don't need to be killing your health or sort of your self-esteem by trying to reach something. And I understand that, you know, that's the way it is. Like, people do feel pressure for that, and my video isn't going to sort of turn everything magically. And again, I do not have the authority, because I'm not dating in the current age, and I'm not looking for a very serious partner either. Like, at most, I open like Grindr once every 6 months, and like I hit up someone who I hooked up with like a year ago, and we fuck, or like someone who feels like it at the same moments when I am feeling like it, and that's the only sort of outer confirmation I have. And then I really don't care, like, hook up, leave. So that's pretty much it. So I do understand that this is from a place of me being a bit out of touch, but at the same time, it's sort of for the things I see from the people around me. And yeah, So pretty much be yourself and you'll find another weirdo. So thank you very much for watching. I am very sorry without makeup, and like I didn't shave my hair off because I've just been exhausted of my new job. So yeah, rather the formation part of it. So yeah, the psychology license is difficult. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you feel like bullying your friends about getting 12 abs on Tinder, please send this to them so you can discuss it and start wearing Slipknot shirts. The other Slipknot dude I saw was wearing a Slipknot shirt and his friends was wearing a Goku shirt, and they looked very happy. So I truly believe that we all should wear the weird shirts that we want to wear. That's the lesson for today. So thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe, share the video to discuss it with your friends, leave a like, and feel free to leave a comment. Thank you very much.